What's up, Tavi? What's up, Kispe? Hmm. I did see your message. I did see your message. Yeah, I think we did fill the volume imbalance yesterday, but yeah, if we're bearish, that's a possible scenario. I personally think I am leaning towards longs on the week, but it's hard to say. We shall see. Where's my favorite tool? Where's my tool? Why is it hiding all the way down there? Let's put it up here. All right, let's do our annotations. We have previous day's low. Which we're relatively close to. And then with a faint box, we'll mark out the new week opening gap. Go like this again. And we don't really need to mark out the new week opening gap, but you know what, let's just do it. Close, open. What's up, ho? What's up, Pierre? How can I get on top step, Monsai? You just have to add a layout, brother. Just set your layout like that. We're trading inside the new week opening gap right now in the lower quadrant. Previous day's low is there. And we also have previous day's high, which is right here. That's probably all I'm going to mark for now. You guys already know about the weekly objectives we marked yesterday, monthly open and such. Probably just going to mark out these levels. I'm going to remove the marking for NWAG high. Just mark out previous day high. Wouldn't the open, you said, wouldn't the open on NWAG be at the bottom? It's a bearish candle. We opened at 18 o'clock and traded lower. So we have London highs, pre-market lows. What's up, Nick? You reckon Nasdaq will sell? I think previous day's low is a possibility. Previous day's high, it's also a possibility. It's gonna have to kind of wait with a line intraday order flow, I think. Let me post an outlook. Give me 1 second. Good, Ryan. Still have 2 chains. What day is this? 15. Yeah, speaking of midnight open, why is it not marking that out for me? Oh. Yeah, make sure on you have this turned off. All right. Please don't take away. All right. That is done. What's everyone saying? What's up, Zicky? What's up, Damon? I'm bullish into a London high, but only your price goes below midnight open. Okay, fair. And my trading view symbol? Yeah, exactly. What's up, Peter? What's up, Ryan? I'm good, bro. Can't complain. I'm good. Bro, please put a video on how to use features funded accounts about the ticks and macros. Macros? I just posted a video on macros, if that's what you want, but micros? You need to understand for every point how much size it is. That's all you need to know. It's not too difficult. What did I miss? How you been on holidays? Welcome back, bro. What's up, Pierre? Cool. What's good, Herbal? What's good, Espoirs? What's up, Jeff? What's up, X? What's up, T-Dan? What's up, Tommy? Morning, brother. What's up, not boy? London on top. Yeah, London was pretty sideways. Oh, no. London was pretty expensive. Pre-market. Alright. That's pretty bad. Does an LB have to, like, first candle is opposite of the second candle? I'm not sure what you mean. You bearish or bullish? I'm bullish bearish so far. I'm gonna rely heavily on intraday order flow. On the higher time frame, I am bullish. I think we can get a higher high here. I think we can get to the monthly opening price as well. So on the higher time frame, I am bullish. But I don't think we're ready to go higher just yet. I think we might take previous day's low first. Print a Tuesday low of week. I think it's possible. It's possible also not. I mean, we took out Asia lows. We went below midnight open, and we expanded. So it's kind of hard to say. That's why I say I kind of want to wait on more intraday order flow to be more clear and just align with that. I'm bullish higher time frame, but I also see a scenario right now where we could, maybe reverse from previous day's low. So I'm going to be a little bit more reliant on intraday stuff. London highs is very possible, yes. If we're gonna go higher, it's a great target. What's up, Ollie? You joined the dark side? What's up? Oh, guys. How could you, bro? You gonna really go look for this? Yeah, I think those are strong. What's up, Befe? Guinea pig short at 9:30. What's up, Rohit? If you put top step along, will the order direct buy when you hit your line? If you put a limit order, yes, top step gave everyone a free reset, so I guess we might as well risk a lot on the eval. Might as well. Right now, it looks like we're going to London highs, unless we really aggressively reject this 15-minute SIBI, which we already inversed actually. So yeah, I mean, it looks like we're going to London highs. All this built-up liquidity. London highs looks quite probable right now. The reason you don't need a buffer is because your maximum loss limit does not get set to 0 after payout. So for example, if you have a 100K account and you want to take a $500 payout, you can take $500 out. You will have $3,500 left in drawdown. It's the only firm that you can do that with. Friday, the market's closed. I'm much shorter. I need to see ICT videos. Depends what your goal is. If you already know what kind of trader you want to be, and you already know that, then you could just skip to the one that pertains to you. You don't have to watch 2016. Is there a 5-minute breaker forming? 5-minute breaker is already here. Your 5-minute breaker. How's life? Life's good, man. Today's my rest day. I'm so sore. I'm very glad to be resting. Oh, in my playlist? Again, depends what you were you trying to learn my model? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to learn my model, then watch my PO3 Mastery series. No rest gang? Bro, I am resting. Yep, I'd watch my PO3 Mastery series then. That'll cover what you need to know about my model. And you can watch me use it live. It's probably the second best way. There you go, guys. Smiled. What's the dollar doing? Got a full representation. Dollar's also printing higher. I don't know. Dollar's printing higher. The preview stays high. Kind of want to see NQ go preview stays low. What's YM doing? That is so ugly. It's crazy. I guess it's pretty similar on NQ. Yeah, I don't know. Like my gut tells me preview stays low, but it's just bullish right now. So we'll see. We have an inverse at 30-minute. I mean, it's just really hard to frame a short here when we have this. You know, it's really hard to frame a short when we have this pre-market, unfortunately. So we got to be a little bit patient here. I also don't want to see, like, if we get London highs, and I don't really know if we're gonna get a reversal to previous day low at that point. I think we just play it by time as it forms. I do think we can get some expansion. Right now, the easiest, most obvious situation is we open at 9:30, we trade lower, we run to London highs. Like that just looks pretty probable because order flow is bullish right now. Unless it tells us it's going to go lower and we can switch, start looking for those equal lows. Right now, that objective, like this scenario, is just too clean. It's too clean. It's too clean. Bullish order flow. We got the 15-minute CISD after taking sell side. We've got a 15-minute inversion. We have 15-minute bullish fair value gap under us. Now, if we just immediately go up to London highs, well, that changes things, right? But if we trade lower first, we can maybe find a long in London highs. I think I'm gonna like never get a 50K account ever again, because you literally cannot risk on a 50K account properly anymore. Those days are over. I'm gonna have to start doing fixed R. The wickless 1 hour? Which one? Yeah, you can go there. That's just right here, right? That's a 15-minute fair value gap. But yeah, I think the days of 50K accounts are over, man. Like, what do I mean the days are over? You can't risk on a 50K because the candles are so large that if you want to risk between like 250 and less, and me, I like to risk even less. Like I like to risk like 100 to like 200 max on a 50K funded. That's just how I like to do it. I'm a passive trader. You can't, like you literally can't. I have to take one micro. So many of my trades on my funded were one micro, which is fine. But then I can't implement my profit taking strategy, you know? Did you blow it? Blow what? My accounts? No, I still have all my accounts. We're still up on all the accounts. I've just been taking one micro on, like sometimes two, if I'm lucky and the day is not that bad. But most days it's too volatile and I have to take one micro, which means I can't partial. Anyways, you guys know the drill? Yep, exactly. Appreciate you guys. All right, we're minimizing chat. We're locking in on price action. Our goal is very simple. We're going to follow the model to a T. That was a goal I set for myself at the beginning of the week. It's the goal I'm going to be following today. So close is right here. Open is right here. We have a premium opening. Discount gap. I don't want to mark out 0% because 0% is New York opening price. So just know the gap opened at New York opening. So, like I said, I mean, right now, the only scenario is London high. We've been bullish. It's very bullish. Nothing else more to say than that. If we can get a classic model long to London highs, I'll take it. I'll take a classic model to London highs. Classic model to London highs means we'd have to, take out the low here. And then anything, inverse CISD. If we just pump, well, that's okay. It's not in our book. Got London highs. What the hell? Okay. Pre-market traders probably found a lot of success in this. Really nice. Yeah. If you traded like 830, there's a nice breaker CISD. Like it may just go to London highs. So if you're asking any questions right now, my chat is minimized. while I focus on my trading. I don't like to read chat, so. Oh, cool. I got some money from the CRA. Late. All right, looks like we'll reach London highs. Could you have gotten in? Nah, I mean, I couldn't have gotten in. I'd be breaking rules if I went long here, even though it was pretty obvious it was going to go. And we'll actually eat London highs. But just because it's obvious doesn't mean you can trade it. There's no logical place to put a stop loss. Today's the playing tournament for the NBA. That should be fun. We'll be watching those. There's London highs. We have S&T at them right now. ES could try to catch up. Boom, 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 boom. Best case scenario for a short opportunity would be something like this. Yeah, I want to see a resweep. We'll just wait for the macro. Wait for 9:45. Maybe wait for 10. Sorry, I have a free credit here, so I'm just trying to see how much the CRA sent me. Okay, so we are trading lower. This would be your CISD. You know what? I'll check this after. I'm gonna check this right now. I mean, S&T, like let's say we get a nice closure here. I probably still wouldn't take it. Yeah, there's S&T London highs. I don't think I want to see an S&T London highs. Like I said, I want to see a resweep. It's not highest probability. We didn't get the CISD anyway, so we don't have to worry. So it's fine. No imbalances formed so far. In fact, there's a very lackluster of imbalances here. It's kind of just printing highs and lows. How's the stock market doing? Nvidia's up, AMD's up. We're still up on our stock positions. I haven't closed any of my stocks yet. I think I probably won't close. I'm low-key kind of bullish, but we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Trump will take something soon and the market will react aggressively. Yeah, see, very unorganized. You just kind of have to wait this one. You just kind of have to wait, be a little patient, wait for some imbalances to start forming. We are getting displacement lower, but I'm going to wait. We're going to wait at least for a fair value gap to form in your first presentation. You just can't feel like you're going to miss the move, right? You can't, I mean, I'm speaking for myself, not for you guys, but should we get a CISD here? Yeah, man, if this just happens like immediately and we dump, okay, no problem. Yes, it's a CISD after taking London highs, but 1, ES didn't take London highs. 2, it's very choppy. 3, we expanded all the way through pre-market, except here, which is good, but ES hasn't taken London highs, so I'm wary of the situation where, you know, even if I took the trade already, I'd already be very uncomfortable just seeing this much move, you know, so yeah, there's S&T London highs. I don't want to see S&T London highs, to be honest. I want to see a resweep. That's the best case scenario. So just staying a little patient. Let the opening range do its thing. A lot of wicking. I mean, it rejected, but yeah, still, it's too sideways, too. It's trading like a bank holiday right now. This looks like a bank holiday, and we have orange folders. All right, Hopefully we can put in a fair value gap here. That's what I want to see. Oh man, this is starting to look like maybe not the best day. Hopefully the macro or 10 a.m. speeds things up. We'll be we're gonna have to be patient today. We're gonna have to be very patient. Printing very slowly. Okay, we're retouching NYXE. If ES can just get up there. And ES did take some buy side, so it doesn't have to take London highs. But if we can at least get a resweep here, that'd be nice. Or at least an attempt and a failure swing. Should suffice. This is really freaking slow. It's like purposefully not putting in an imbalance. So you know it's unorganized. Okay, there's the resweep on ES. NQ is approaching. We are putting in an imbalance now. Hopefully that imbalance holds. We do have a raid. We have a potential first presentation here. Sweet. So we get London highs, we get first presentation. It's great. It's good. So we'll see. Either we just aggressively expand to previous day's high, in which case we'll have to scan for a protraction. This is previous PM high or previous PM session high right here. Possible objective. Should we just keep expanding? We might. We're approaching that 945. We can get an SMT here. That this with this SMT would be nice. We'll see if it does form. And if we just go up, like I said, there's not really an opportunity for us to get in anyway, so can't feel like you missed anything. Anyway, we do have our first presentation. Let's make sure we annotated it correctly. We did. Oh. This is really slow. Just gonna be straight up. This is really, really slow. First signs of bearish order flow would be this inversion. Why does it keep extending? Let me fix that. It'll be first signs of bearish order flow. Inversion. So far, respecting it. Now, this could be a protraction model long, but the risk reward is so bad that I wouldn't even take this trade. Oh. Probably just goes to previous PM session high. Both assets are pretty close to it. At the 2 minute, you have a 2 minute fair value gap there. We're only gonna take this 2 minute OB. Just watch and see. I wonder if we fail. It would have been a lot better should we take the high, but we'll see how this forms. If we get like a really strong displacement, inversing, and that could be a long, but I mean a short. But I prefer we take previous PM session high. That's what would be best. That's what would be best. Oh my, this is really slow. Not what we're used to the last couple of weeks, but it happens. 9:45. So new 15-minute candle. For example, trades lower into the 2 minute low, then maybe takes out London highs. Possible scenario. I mean, previous PM session highs. So that would be this fair value gap. I wonder if we can get a protraction model long to that level. There's not enough range, but if we got like a really nice move lower, then maybe we can get something like that. I don't think we can though. There's the 2 minute. We just failed first presentation. I want to see if we get to first presentation. There's like a small inversion there. Like, yeah, we could. Best case scenario, let's say we get an entry like this. We can almost get like 2R from it. There's no inversion. Probably not tradable. Candle doesn't have a low on the micro. Very weird. Oh yeah, this probably delivers PM session high. We may get an S&T there. It should deliver. Very slow. And tomorrow we have a lot of volatility. We have Fed chair speaking, and there was some other red folder as well. Coaching the macro. Macros in the minute 30. See if that gives us anything clear. Here's previous PM session high. One tick. Engineered lows here and here. Okay. See if we get an SMT there or not. Doesn't really matter, but we'll see. So ES hasn't taken it yet. Looks like it will, but we'll see. Imagine just could be a turtle soup, but too aggressive for me. Imagine just like selling this, putting your stop right here. Even that's 4R, 5R. That's crazy. People be trading like that. It's quite a boring session. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know. I don't know who's watching. I don't want to check. It's been a pretty boring session. I'd rather be bored than losing, though. Okay. Watch this imbalance. Why I keep getting emails? An inversion here would be like first signs of bearish order flow. That's what I'm looking for. Just first signs. Maybe higher time frame SMT right now. I would love to see bearish order flow right now. That would be great. So far, none. Yo, these candles, man. Why do they feel like 3 minutes long? Like, is it just me? Like each 1 minute candle feels like it's 3 minutes. Surely it's not just me. Okay, ES takes previous PM session high as well. Let's zoom out. We may just go to previous day's high. And like I said, if this just goes up, it just goes up, you know? Never really gave us a high quality entry anyways. So, but nonetheless, previous PM session high on ES, equal highs perfectly right now. What's YM doing? YM also reaching that level. Previous AM session highs. We'll have SMT here with YM, and I know which I rarely use, but we probably will get it. SMT at previous AM session highs. Oh, it's just previous day's high. So there's that. There is that. We'll just set an alert here. YM takes that level, we'll know. Okay, ES and NQ take previous PM session high. We'll see if we get some sort of bearish order flow. Now, technically, this would be a CISD, but I would not use this. I'd want to look for a larger displacement, so maybe the 2-minute CISD, which would be over there, right here, or the full high, low, low breaker, because it's really awful price action. I'm also skeptical in the fact that YM might just want to take out that previous day high because it's so close. I'm tempted to open chat, but I promised myself in my journal that I was not going to open chat while trading until I'm done. But this is so boring. This is printing so slow, it feels like. Like these candles are just not moving, man. We have 15-point candles. It's been so long. Opening range is 100 and damn, still 144 points, so not bad. How's the stock market doing? It's still fluctuating around 1% gain. Let me check my portfolio. Yeah, we're up another 1.5% on the day, which I won't complain about. If we could have just manipulated lower a little bit more, we could have took this long and would be done. Just close the charts. But no, we pump. We simply pump. Oh. One of my students was like, I think he hasn't traded morning session in a while. He was excited yesterday. He told me, he's like, yo, I'm free today. I can finally trade 9:30 open. But we've been studying that. He's probably like, what the fuck, man? This is the worst shit I've ever seen. I don't blame you, bro. It's literally printing like a bank holiday. Hopefully we get some speed. I don't know. We don't have any news drivers coming in, so I don't know if we're gonna get any speed. Yesterday was better than this. Oh. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Part of the game. YM is almost, not really, but previous day's high is there on YM. Ooh. Not a single down close candle on the 5. Hopefully, no one's taking a loss short. I'm like so cute. Like I really want to open my chat, bro, but like I actually promised myself I don't want to let myself down. I think we can maybe like if we're gonna get the reversal, it's most likely to happen after YM takes out previous day's high. Then we'll have a clear SMT between YM and NQES, and it's previous day's high, and it'll be 10 a.m. hour. So it all kind of aligns. It's just so slow. It genuinely hurts to watch. I haven't seen price action like this in a while. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't even think 2025 has been like this yet. Okay. We saw our first glimpse of speed right there. It's the first little glimpse of speed. See if we got an inversion here. If you were to short this, a decent like break even point. You'd have to break even or partial at this low. Never mind, no trade. It never closed. Could be a long actually. Wait. 10 a.m.'s in 1 minute, so just wait till 10 a.m. open. Oh. Looks like it's going lower. Always good. TopStep gave out free resets, so that's nice of them. Right, 10 a.m. open. We made it. The indicator to mark it out. That was the longest 30 minutes ever, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, technically, this is a breaker. Really weak, but hold up. I think I like this for a short. Key there. No, not yet. Yeah. I could transpose all these levels to the micro, but I always annotate on the mini. So low. Tell me there's like nothing. Okay, I probably want to see these highs get taken at this point. In fact, you could actually take this as a long should we get an OB, but it's not good risk reward and it's a very low probability. Well, not low probability, but not a high grade trade. That's why I am doing. I am curious about YM because previous day's high is right there. It would be a very nice SMT to form. Might get SMTs at these highs too. It's nice. Alright, YM, just go. My issue is like by the time we get there, it's so slow that by the time we get there, it's like too late. You know what I mean? Like it's like too late. Like, do we even have time to take out this high? Like, it's gonna take so long. It's just awful. Take out this high. Technically is a CISD, but it's very low grade. I don't want to chase a setup like this, but it would be. Sorry, we didn't get the inversion. Let's keep this in black. I like this neutral. We just gotta be patient, man. We just gotta be patient. That's all it is. We'll sit here and wait, even though it's boring. I say this because like we took out the high here. Let's call it internal sweep. I don't know. What do you call it? Oop. For example. I personally want to see. I want to see a clean move, taking out these highs, and then a clean move down. This is what would grant me a high probability trade right now. It's starting to get really sideways though, so we have to be cautious. Do I even want to sit here? If it doesn't happen now, do I even want to sit here and wait till like 10:50? Is that even something I want to do? I feel bad for anyone watching. This is so bad. But that's trading, man. Get used to it. I was so used to price action like this. It used to be like this all the time. It's just been now for a while. See if we take out this high. Like I said, the only trade I can really see myself taking is if we get a nice move higher and a strong move lower. And we take the shorts, look with equal lows. It's your buy model, sell model, horizontal consolidation. We'll just take it at that. Opening range gaps, good draw always. And that'll be, like, that's the only thing I really see myself. What is YM doing? How can you still be, like, not even close? Anyways, doesn't matter. I think I'm losing my mind. Trying to stay on the line. I think I'm wrong. Out of curiosity, if we got standard deviation, say we got a rate like this. Yeah, we'd have a pretty nice -2 alignment, depending on how that soup happens. All right, let's soup the high. Let's get a strong CISD. Let's throw in a bearish fair value gap in there. Let's throw in this EPR. If should we get back below it? Let's just do it. We'll get an SMT at the highs. Like literally teasing me. Might have been the worst 950 macro I have ever seen. This genuinely might be the worst 950 macro I've ever seen. It literally offered, like, sure, we got to move to this high, 60 points. You should get 60 points in 1 minute. Trump, man. Is Trump asleep, man? I'll wake this guy up, man. Literally asleep. Oh, you can do that. I don't trust it. Then puts in a low, takes a high. I need to see that high get taken. I really want to see this high get taken. Yes, go, go. Finish strong. Well, like the dollar's also going higher. You know how bad that is? Could we get some alignment here? Surely this next candle, right? Surely. Oh my god. Where's the speed? I'm not the type to complain, but like, I don't know, maybe I got a bad sleep or something, but this, man, this is, I don't even know if anyone's watching the stream, bro. Like, genuinely, there could be 10 people watching me now. I wouldn't even be surprised. Let's see if we get it. I mean, I don't even know if I'll take it at this point. Maybe on the eval. Holy man, it took us 12 minutes to get there after souping the low at 10 a.m. All right. Well. Oh my god, YM's going. Go, go. Okay, we're gonna give this idea, we'll give this idea a go. I might only take it on my evals. Obviously, you have to question the quality of this market. But nonetheless, my alert didn't even go up. Okay, we took previous day's high on YM. We took out the buy side from opening range. Should we get a nice clean CISD that doesn't take 15 minutes, I will take a short, stop at the body high, and I will look for these lows. and I'll maybe do one micro on the funded just because it has a good potential in RR. But primarily I'm looking to take this on my eval accounts because even if the trade formed A plus, which it's not, the condition sucks. It doesn't even look like it may not even form. We may just go to previous day's high. You know what? I'm not even gonna complain about. We'll just take the gains on stocks. The AMD is up 2.3% now. Let's see what happens. 1.7% on the day, so. But I mean, let's give it a chance. Just an idea. Ideas don't hurt. So first things first, we'd have to see. Now this is not my execution trigger, but first things first, I'd have to see is an inversion here. We get an inversion here. That is your first sign. It looks like there's a volume imbalance there, but there isn't. I hate having to zoom in. This should be your first sign of bearish order flow. If we get the inversion. Okay. Trying to make an argument that this is potentially a protected high. This thing needs to relax, okay? I know we wanted speed, but relax yourself. We still want opportunity. Also, but we're not gonna get FOMO. I'm mostly taking this on my eval, but I might throw a micro on the funded. We'll see. I just swapped with like so many accounts and took that trade. Okay, this is gonna be my only trade. I'm taking this on my evaluation accounts. Well, my evaluation account, I should say. As we do have a free reset. So I'm taking this on my evals. Into at previous day's high with YM. Let's see if this fair value gap holds or not. It's kind of the main thing that's gonna determine this trade. This bearish fair value gap. I should have risked more on the eval. We have a free trade. I don't know why I'm being into it. Anyways, let's watch this. Closure below these lows would kind of confirm-ish. That's what I would want to see. Being on a little heat. Remember, I'm only taking this on my eval, so even though it's like a decent setup, like look at this market condition. It's so bad. It's not worth putting it on the funded. Okay. Well, I don't know what that was, but closure below these lows would be a good sign. Where is this speed coming from, bro? Holy, the 1017 macro? What'd you guys know about that? Nothing. Y'all didn't know nothing about that. Okay. Okay, well, okay. Shit, I mean, I'll take some speed. I don't even know what to say. Won't complain. Gonna pay myself at New York opening price. Okay, you know what? I'm letting this is going, bro. I'm just gonna let this. I don't know what the hell just happened, but y'all go spooled, or Trump woke up from his deep sleep and we hit the profit target on the eval. I'm gonna go break even here. I'm trying to manage this trade across many accounts. Goodness gracious, man. What is this? I feel like some people probably feel so left out now because if they were waiting for that short and the market just dumped like that, I don't even know what to say, man. Okay. Well, we have one contract running. We'll see what we get. Man, that SMT previous day high, man, I'm telling you. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. That SMT previous day high. We were waiting for it. It happened. I'm just gonna let this like run. Run, little fellow. I'm not gonna lie, I already closed it on all my accounts, so this is just for visuals. I will open chat now because I'm terminus trading on my. We hit the profit target on the eval. Alpha looks good as well, so make sure there's no pending orders and open chat. I know chat's probably like, what the fuck? All right, what's your basis on this short? 10 a.m. PO3. We got the change in the state. I entered on that. Like I said, market maker sell, 2 standard deviations. We predicted these standard deviations before the manipulation like even happened. Does anyone remember that, bro? Like I literally said that this is gonna align with 2 even before that this manipulation leg. So that's pretty cool. You think re-enter? If we get an inversion going down, you could re-enter. Wanted a little retrace. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, man. it offered a retrace right here. I mean, you had one opportunity to get in if you're using a fair value gap. I mean, shit, man. There is SMT with YM. Now, I don't usually use that, but the reason I'm using it today is because I'm trying to find a reversal when all three assets are trading higher. There's SMT at previous day's high with YM. Retrace long? I don't know about that. That IFG entry was nice. I entered on the CISD personally because per my model rules, it has to be a CISD for the reversal. That's why I marked out the CISD. How much is 1 unit worth? What is that? It's futures. So that question, I don't know if that question makes sense. Retrace the first presentation, 1, 2 ticks. Inversion here could be a continuation lower. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that's why I said it's pretty strong. Because the SMT at previous day high specifically is quite good, you know. It was our first inversion the whole session, so I took it. Valid, bro, yeah. Pretty much same entry as me, I mean. 10 a.m. PO3 long to previous day high. What? I think you're looking at it the wrong way. 10 a.m. open did this so far, and we're at this stage right now. Run through of standard deviations, yeah, very. So this is your highest high above 930. This is your most recent low, right? So I'm trying to project this move. If this move, listen closely. If this move is 63 points, then we should distribute 2 times that at least, if it's a real reversal. That's why. Yeah, if you're bearish, you could re-enter here, to be honest. So we can study this. I don't know what you'd aim for though. But for example, you could study this protraction model. You know what, I'll take it just for demonstration purposes. If it's going to continue lower, this is where I would enter. Well, this is where literally I entered. Remember, this is not my funded account, so. Was that a valid breaker model? This is a breaker right here. Yeah. You got the best trade of the AM. Yeah, appreciate you for reminding me, Joseph, to be honest. You win? Not on my accounts. I'm just demonstrating the protraction model. Mind you, because my entry was so good, me adding here, I can still trail my stop to the protraction model. I'm just outlining that this, if say I miss this, if I miss this, and I'm taking this, and I'm expecting it to go lower, like this meets my criteria for a short. That's what I'm trying to outline here. This would meet my criteria. It's a protraction model. Was the SMT the only reason? No. I mean, you have very nice equal lows. We hadn't moved lower whatsoever. Deep premium the entire day. The SMT at previous day's high, 10 a.m. power of 3 was my trade idea. It's also 9:30 power of 3 reversal model. I don't know why I'm saying 10 a.m. The reason I'm saying 10 a.m. is because you actually have accumulation here, so it's really clean. It's really clean in that sense. Criteria for protraction, very simple. Retracement into fair value gap or short-term high, and then an inversion. For those of you who do not know my protraction model, I'll show you. I'm not making this up. It's literally right here. Look at this. Isn't this exactly like, this is crazy. Like, just take one moment of your time and look at my screen. Okay? Just take one moment of your time and look at my screen. Accumulation, manipulation higher, expansion, retracement to fair value gap, inversion fair value gap. The retracement happens where? -2 to -2.5. Accumulation, manipulation higher, inversion CISD, expansion lower, -2 to -2.5, retracement, inversion. What? Could it be? Is this even possible? Yeah. It is. It's very possible. So that's my criteria for protraction. I'm gonna be straight up, you guys. It's not an A+ trade though. It's not an A+ trade. It's not bad. The setup is not bad, but the condition of the market was pretty bad. I don't think anyone expected that volatility. I mean, similar to Justin. I'm not sure of Justin Williams' model, but seems like a good guy. So the SMT at previous day's highs was YM. I know that's probably what most people do not want to hear. Most people don't want to hear that. But the SMT at previous day's highs with YM. This looks like it's probably done here. Couldn't get below 50%. Did we get below 50%? We did get below 50%, so this retracement's a little bit deep. Shouldn't be this deep in my opinion. But we'll see. What's YM? YM's the third index. Why don't you take the first CISD? Which one? Why don't I take the first CISD? Which one? Can you tell me the time? I saw a short setup, but since the 4-hour closed bullish, I didn't take it. Yeah, you had to look for a 4-hour flip, right? What is a CISD? It's a change in the state of delivery. It's my criteria for a reversal model. If you want to learn about it, I have a YouTube video just on that topic alone. So, would you say the move down is done? Personally, I think it can go lower, but it's possible. So see this range that we're in now? We could stay in this range the rest of the session. Personally, I think it can go lower. I think we can get low of day. I think we can get previous day low. That was my target going into the day. For reversal, for entry. For a reversal. For entry, I can take the CISD if I want. That's what I did today. But you don't have to take the CISD. You can take the fair value gap. You can take the order block. You can take the breaker block. You can take the turtle soup if you want. For me, it's just I have to see the CISD to look for an entry. I would terminate this close. If I was in this reel, I would terminate. As soon as this candle puts a higher high here, I would terminate this. But because I have the luxury of being break even. And remember, I'm already done trading on my funded, so. Yeah, we filled up opening range gap perfectly. That's why I took that last close. What's up, Addy? What's the CISD? It's a change in the state of delivery. Remember, guys, this is not my actual account. I already finished my trading. I'm just demonstrating the protraction model here. 15-minute high. Nice, bro. Oh, you TP'd there? Yeah, it's nice. Clips, you're talking about 957. Okay, so you're saying why didn't I take this? This would be your CISD correct annotation. So it would have formed at 956, entry at 957. There's a lot of reasons, okay? There's a lot of reasons. One, it is so weak. These candles are so weak, okay? Two, yes, technically this is a CISD. Well, actually not really, because it would have had to take out this high and then break lower. So it's actually not a CISD. Your correct annotation for the CISD would have to be right here. So I'm assuming, let's say you mark this out because it's still formed. So why don't I take this? Couple reasons. One, no fair value gaps being formed is a red flag. Two, it's very, very weak. Very, very small range. Three, I want to wait for 10 a.m. open in this case because I know 10 a.m. is likely to move higher, right? That's three. Four, the best probable trade, the highest probability trade is if YM takes previous day's high. That's what I was waiting for. So I told myself, and if you watch the live stream, you'll go back and you'll hear me, you'll say, if YM can take previous day's high and we move aggressively lower, I specifically said, word for word, if YM can take previous day's high and we aggressively move lower, then I'll give this an attempt. I'll give this an attempt. Why am I saying that that's what I need to see? Because that's the highest way, that's the highest probability that this is going to form. That's the best way it can form. Sure, there's a little 1 minute CISD right here, but Like it's not high probability, right? It's way more high probability with the SMT at previous day's high. Addy says is it A plus here, depending how you got filled. So let's take an assumption that you took like a 15-second inversion. Your stop was here. You try to get too wide. Depends where you get filled. It's not a bad trade. Yeah, it's not a bad trade. I would have expected this low personally, but because we got a full gap closure, it's tough. Isn't CIC just marked? No, it's not. So how about if I never look at YM? Then you just got to wait for a very clean CISD. Just compare it visually. I don't even have to tell you, bro. Look at this one compared to this one. Which one looks higher probability? Like, forget what happens. That's just forget what happens. Which one looks better, bro? Come on. You don't even need anything else just based on how it farms. Take care, guys. Yeah, no trade day. It was a tough day, man. Stay confident. What looks better? I think every single person in chat can agree that this CISD from here looks so ass, bro. It looks terrible compared to this one where there's an inversion, there's a breaker, there's a strong displacement. We took out the high. It's pretty strong displacement compared to this. This is 2 minutes. Compared to like this whole range is 60 points. We got that in 2 minutes after taking out the high. You know, it's just about probabilities. It's just about probabilities at the end of the day. Brother, if we go to the smart money reversal level at the inversion, it will be a nice short. Yeah, you could have taken the inversion here. So some people will take the inversion here. Me personally, I trade the CISD for a smart money reversal. So I would need to see this as soon as this candle closed below this opening price. For me, it's possible. Could you take longs? You could play inside the range now, but it's not high probability. Assuming we don't make a higher high, all you could really aim for is premium, which is this. That's the only like high level objective. You could look for another trade off first presentation, but it's tough. How did you get a free reset? I got an email. TopStep sent me one. I don't know. They were like, the market's been super volatile, and I know it's been tough. Take this free reset. Internal liquidity seep into a short if we get bullish order flow. You can take a long. I mean, yeah. It's late for longs now. That was my main bias. It's gonna be hard, but you can do it. Can you please show your standard deviation settings? Sure. Someone asked me if I have a video on standard deviations. Yes, I do. Like this short looked a lot. If we get an inversion here, to me that looks a lot better than longs. So the CISD should have an IFG for high probability. It's not about that. It's about the CISD should take out a queen liquidity level. The CISD should align with your power of 3. So after 10 a.m. open, right? In this specific instance, because we're consolidating going into 10 a.m. So 2, 3. If there's a fair value gaps being formed is what you want to see. We should be forming fair value gaps. We shouldn't be like, look at this market. We have no fair value gaps. We have one from all the way down here. And that was the only one I was marking. And I was reusing it for like 12 minutes. Like, it's so bad. You know? There's no fair value gaps. That's a red flag. You don't want to trade without fair value gaps. You want to see speed. You want to see displacements. You want to see fair value gaps form in your direction. Clear order flow, right? Remember what I said? The first sign of bearish order flow? This is what I said live. The first sign is if we disrespect this fair value gap. I'm not going to take it, but that's a first signature. The second signature would be the CISD, which we got. See how I'm stacking confluences now? Rather than just, oh, we closed below a 1 minute candle over here. You know? It's a low probability. I do have a video on CISD. It's a really good video. I would recommend you watch it. It's on my YouTube. Gatie, MISO, and I are really the big three. I'm a solo dolo kind of guy, bro. Can you show us a protraction model again? Sure, it's on my YouTube, but I know everyone likes my PDF, so I will show you. This is just one of my models. I have 3, right? I didn't even trade the protraction model today. I traded the reversal model. Wait, did all of Gems actually take this? Wait, I'd actually be happy because most people wouldn't be this patient. Hold on. Yes, sir, Jackson. You just gotta stay confident in yourself, man. You just gotta be confident. You can't trade with fear. Even if you're a bad trader and you've been losing, bro. This is the truth. All good traders are fearless. You can't be scared of losing, man. You can't. You cannot be scared of losing. Yes, that video is on YouTube. Are these PDFs on the Discord? No, these are personal PDFs. I only give them to Gems. But it's in my YouTube videos if you want to watch that. Ryan took that too. It is a little bit different because it is I did change it slightly. Take care, Dakota. But it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. Same model. Do you trade straight off CSDs? No. CSD video, where did you post? It is on YouTube. The video is literally called Changing the State of Delivery. No, I only use CSD for reversals. Sometimes I don't trade reversals. Sometimes I trade continuations. Right? So, for example, this inversion. That could be an entry. It's 2R. 2.8R. Trade sample of the protraction. You have to still be bearish. Sure now? Yeah, you could have. It meets criteria. If you want to be really safe, you could wait for the order block or the CISD here. It's not actually a CISD because we're still bearish, but the OB. If you want to be a little bit more. The thing is, it's hard to say. Are we going to expand lower? Or are we going to, we got a large move. We filled opening range gap. We swept the sell side level that we talked about, like those equal lows. Yeah, but just a higher time frame confidence for me. Even if there was no SMT, I probably would have. It's not A plus. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's not an A plus trade. But it's because, like I said, because the risk reward is so good, it's worth taking, in my opinion. It offered pretty good risk reward, right? I got filled at around like this candle here, almost 4R. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. It offers really good risk reward. Yeah, I'm tape reading this as well. US 30 diss you previous day. I put 500 on the Lakers to win the NBA Finals. Shit, bro, I'll follow you. Yeah, I got you on that one, bro. I ain't putting 500 though. A plus entry, just not A plus trade idea. What? Timberwolves are not beating the Lakers, bro. Come on, bro. I love the Timberwolves, but they're not beating them. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. They're not beating the Lakers, bro. Come on, bro. Both playoffs are gonna be. All right, bro. I'm telling you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys my team. My sleeper teams. Detroit's young, man, but I love Detroit, man. You can still take the trade if it goes back to the inversion. I wouldn't because we didn't get the order block. If we get a closure below it, I would take it. Or wait for 1050 macro. That's probably your best bet if you want a high probability trade. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you miss this, Clippers are sleeper too, man. Kawhi's like MVP ready, bro. Were you waiting for the IPV to enter into candles before I got? I was waiting for the CISD. I was waiting for closure below this line. Do I watch Formula 1? I don't, unfortunately. Ant-Man versus Braun? Bro, it's Ant-Man versus Austin Reeves, Luca, and Braun. 30-second, 2-minute. It's important? No, it's just preference. I don't think you need it. You can see everything on the 1 minute. I can see a 15 or 30-second inversion on the 1 minute. I don't need to go down. But if you can. Wow. You'll literally everyone in gems took this. No, we just took one win today. That's all. I was well, we're halfway past an eval, so I made 1,500 on the eval. I made 1K on the alpha funded. I made on the 1K on the alpha eval as well. Good amount of us caught that trade. Yes. So how much R? I got it at 3. This is 3R for me. I know it says more, but obviously we didn't get the perfect. What macro indicator? I mark it myself. How much you risk on your funded? Which account? The games are Tuesday. Why is it moving higher? Previous day high, maybe. Still in question. Still bullish higher time frame. That's never changed. I personally wanted to see previous day's low before. I wanted to see previous day's low before, but we'll see. We're still just kind of choppy in the, like in the grand scheme of things. The only reason we got good risk to reward there is because we were slowly going up and up and up the whole day. Please answer. What's up, Hassan? What made you take that trade after CISD instead of the candle after retesting the breaker block? I don't wait for retests. I just market order. You could have. That's fine. That's fine. It's just it's not that big of a difference for me. So, like, let's see where I got filled. Okay, I got filled at 1980, right? So 1980, and mind you, I probably got a better fill. I got a better fill on my accounts. Hold on, let me show you my accounts. Which video for market maker models? I have a video, but I would watch ICT's video. I don't think anyone will beat that video's. That's probably the best video. I'll tell you, Hassan. I'll tell you. 1 second, brother. So I got filled at, listen, I got filled at 85, okay? So let's go to 85. I got filled at 85. Where is 85? So right here, I got filled at 85. My stop was like around this level, okay? So I got filled right here. I know it's hard to see, but I'll just draw a line for you. I got filled right here. So why would I wait? Why would I wait for, I think next DOL, I think low-key this is going to previous day side. This is looking really bullish. I got filled right here. What's the point of me waiting for it to trade up? Like, I don't know how deep it's gonna go. It could have just dumped immediately, which it basically did. It did give you an entry here, by the way, institutional order flow entry drill, but it didn't have to, you know? So for me, because the risk to reward is good, I don't need to wait for a retest. It's still, like, even if I don't wait for a retest, it's still 3R, right? And even more. What the fuck is going on? Yo, honestly, if you just got stopped out, bro, I'm actually sorry, bro. I don't even know what to tell you. I actually don't know what to tell you. I'm actually sorry if you got stopped out. A lot of people did. That is a lot of people, yeah. Trump speaking, bro. Who's speaking, bro? Come on, someone. Live April 10th? That's 15th. Wait, White House holds briefing as Trump live in 2 hours. I don't know, guys. I caught the short, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know. Just really quick, I don't know what to tell you. I think just big. I don't know. Something was injected, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Some volatility was injected. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it came from, guys. I also don't know where this market's going. It was looking pretty bullish for a sec. Now it's looking like we got a macro continuation. Weird day indeed, right? This is a weird day. That's a good way to put it. It was weird. It was weird. Anyways, I will start journaling. What do I need to do first before journaling? Yo, Alpha 30% off. You know how many people have been waiting for an Alpha? I don't share my journal. It's pretty personal because I also talk about stuff like in life and my day. But I can show you and recap any trades you would want me to. Every trade I've ever taken is on here, so it's not like I'm hiding anything. It's just I talk about stuff in personal life as well in my journal. Alpha Futures signed so many people that like I'm not even like that big compared to the people they signed. But people were asking me so. Topic or free resets. I'm like questions you ask yourself. What's the main points you journal? I journal the trade. I journal the day. Yeah, that's it. The day, the trade. That's right. Your live. How's your trading? More win or loss? Today was we just took one win today. That's all. I know I was just demonstrating an execution here, but my actual accounts, I'll show you the executions. We just took the one trade, short. Actually added contracts here. Cleanest open. That wasn't bad. 10 a.m. wasn't bad. Wasn't too bad. Love the content. Much love, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, brother. I'm getting two more, bro. I know. That's what I'm saying, bro. What's the discount code? Gatie. Glad I waited. That's what I'm saying, bro. I look glad I waited too, bro. I put in the code. It has 10%. Does it actually? Hold on. Are you joking or like actually? But they said we're talking about Alpha. Dude, we get both discounts, yours and 30%? No, it'll just be 30. My discount code will be 30%. They said they just uploaded it. Did I read the message wrong? Oh, it starts on Friday. Oh, wait. Oh, it starts on Friday? I'm so sorry, guys. It starts on Friday. My apologies. My apologies. It's on Friday. It's for Easter. My apologies. It's like a literally Easter promotion. You have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get the accounts. What discount should I use? Yours or wait till Friday? Wait till Friday. Well, you can still use my discounts or just your favorite creator because everyone's affiliated now. So like, if I'm being honest, if there's someone you support more, you can use theirs. It doesn't really matter. But wait till Friday. Friday is 30% off. What's the bigger discount? On Friday, it's 30% off if you use my code, or it doesn't matter which code you use, but if you want to support me, you can use my code. It'll be 30% off on Friday. I'm talking about alpha futures. Should I get 250k advance? I wouldn't get 250k advance. If you're gonna get advanced, get like a minimum 100k. I would just get 100k eval, bro. Why is alpha futures better? 4k target. It's not a 4k target. That's the advanced account. It's better because you don't need a. Oh, listen. I'm gonna run a giveaway for the people who use my code. So take that, other promoters. Uh huh. No, I only went short. Okay, but I only got 150k, 100k to come to copy trade with. Yes, that would complicate things. So just get Loki, just get 350ks. Are you close to payout on your 50k or no? But we'll do another giveaway for people who use my code on Friday. We'll start on Friday, 30% off. Obviously, don't get an account now. The discounts can be from Friday to Monday. So you have 3 days. It's Easter weekend promotion. And if you use my code, my apologies. I got like so excited because there's been like no discounts ever. What's up, Uday? Discount on Alpha. It's gonna be Friday, Yusuf. Friday. It'll be 30% off on Friday. And anyone who uses my code will be entered in a exclusive giveaway. For only people who use the code from Friday to Monday. The discount's only from it's an Easter giveaway thing. Go short? No, I'm done trading for today. Of course, they bring the discount after I buy in advanced. I know. To be honest, I really didn't think they were gonna do a discount, but I guess I should have known that Easter. I don't even know like Easter was a like I low key knew because I have plans for Easter with my girl, but too many people. Well, this one's gonna be only for people for the code. So like last time we only got like 20 people, and this time we're gonna give away 250K. So you have double the chance. Double the chance. Ricky for the loyal people. I only think loyal people will enter. Last time we only got like 20 people, so I got you guys, man. I got you guys. Got you guys. I gotta go make a whole bunch of content now. 50K, I'll be at 55. That is cool. I'm gonna get some accounts. Yeah. What's the story about the giveaways? What do you think about the reset for free? Take advantage, brother. Go for it. You know. Today I risked 50. It'll be 250K accounts. What's the story of the giveaway? I was announcing. So on. Maybe I shouldn't even be telling people right now. Maybe I'm supposed to wait until Friday. Yeah, we can do that, Ryan. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. Maybe for April, for May, I mean. All right, listen. There's a small chance that I wasn't supposed to tell anyone about the discount because it's not happening yet. But don't tell anyone because I already said it, so it's too late. But on Friday, Alpha's doing a 30% off, and anyone who uses my code will be entered in a chance to win 2 accounts. Please don't tell anyone because I don't think I'm supposed to tell anyone because I realize now that that's probably not good for them because they don't know what they haven't announced. So don't go around telling people. But I will announce it on Friday. Oops. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, Alpha, like honestly, bro, they've signed so many influencers. It's insane, bro. And yo, we've been with them. I low key, I was like one of the first, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I can see a good firm when I know one. I know a good firm. I see a good firm when I know one. I knew from the get go. I think I low key leaked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I read it wrong. I thought the announcement was starting today. Um, there's something sketchy about them. There's definitely nothing sketchy about them, bro. They've literally like. Do you know how bad it would be for them to like deny a payout? Do you know how many people have now affiliated with them? Like, it's like everyone's reputation's on the line now. Like, you know. But I mean, yeah, if you don't trust them, you can always Top Step's not bad, you know. I see a good firm when I know one. The reason I'm saying that, Hassan, because I was low key one of the first people who signed with them, bro. You know. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not in most African countries. If you're in Africa, I know it's difficult. I would probably rely on a forex firm. Find a reliable. You think it's the other way around? What do you mean? Apex? Apex is not bad. They offer something that no other prop firms offer, but it's probably also one of the hardest ones to get payout on. Missed out on getting my $1,500 loss? What do you mean? why. It's just they have the most rules. You have 30% consistency, 8 winning days. You have to build a minimum buffer. You have to build the threshold thing and then take payouts above it. It's tough. There's a lot of things you have to do. Elite Funded? I've never even heard about them. They could be good. I wouldn't know. You'd have to ask someone else. But the fact that I haven't heard about them is probably a red flag. Funding pips, I think that's good. What is the easier prop firm? To get a payout in futures, number 1 is alpha right now. That's not questionable. Everyone agrees. Option number 2 is probably Top Step. Or if you got like my funded futures, those like the advanced accounts, those ones are pretty easy compared to the others. That's 2. 3, probably Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, those cents. My funded futures are all similar. Alpha futures rule. The only rule is 40% consistency. That's it. You don't have to make a minimum buffer. You don't have to make a minimum amount. You just need to have 40% consistency. How does that work? You can't make, so when you request payout, your total profits can't be, in one day, you can't have made 40%. Thoughts on Take Profit Trader? I think they're great. If they didn't have live trailing drawdown, I'll say this right now. If Take Profit Trader didn't have live trailing drawdown, they'd probably be like a close number 2 or 3 with me. What percent of payout can I get with Alpha? Nope, you can take 100% if you want. Please explain how the consistency rule. It's very simple. The consistency rule, I'm just going to type it out. That's it. That's all it is. How do I manage? I just risk the same amount every trade. And that's it, you know? And listen, by the way, if you do break the consistency rule, it's not like you lose your account. You just have to make a little bit more. So if I see a trade, like for example, today I went over my consistency a bit because I caught a really good trade. I'm not going to reduce my win because the trade's so good. I'm just going to make a little bit more, right? Just going to have to make a little bit more. The most trades I'll take is probably like 3, the total absolute max. But usually it's 2. If you make more than 300 profit, then what happens when you pass the account? How much more would? Depends how much more you make, Ramon. You can request, yeah, 100% of your payout. That's another thing with Alpha. Let's say you take 3 trades with Alpha. You made 1K, 1K, 1K. You can request a $3,000 payout just like that, bro. No other firm can you do that. That's all I'm going to say, bro. You can also do $200, $200, $200. You can request $600. The code for the free reset? Message me, Clodian. Message me. It's for Top Step. I don't know if it's for everyone. I got one. I know some other people did. Do majority of your trades occur before 10 a.m. or after? It's pretty 50-50 for me. It depends. I guess most of them are between like 9:50 and after, because I have 2 setups that form in that time window. But sometimes I do trade that first 20 minutes. Funded next, I wouldn't use them. I'd find someone else. FTMO is good, yeah. FTMO is good. If I got a Top Step BL today, does the free reset still stand? I'm not sure. You could try. I'm not totally sure. I could give you the code. Like, I'm not opposed to sharing. Wait, I don't know if it's gonna take my code. I mean, I'll give you someone else's code. I mean, I think I'm gonna pass mine. Wait, but if I pass this account, then I should just get another one. You have until Friday, April 25th. Valid for trading combine accounts only. I think you should be fine. It doesn't say like this is exclusive. Yeah, it's only for eval, obviously. Yeah, there's no funded resets. That'd be crazy. Do you ever trade pre-market? Nah, never. Do you only trade PO3 or 7, but only Power of 3? I mean, sometimes it aligns, but I'm looking through the context of Power of 3 always. It has to be an existing account. Does it actually? Damn. Well, I guess that'd be pretty broken then. Free reset only if you have a Top Step account already. Can you explain the PO3 trade you took? Yeah, very simple. See 10 a.m.? We opened, very slowly grinded higher. We got SMT at previous day's high with YM. Then we got a strong CISD inversion. This is your Power of 3. You open, manipulate, strong CISD, small retracement. There you go. Trump was speaking about tariffs, that's why I went so fast. I got you, I got you. Boom, 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 boom. Previous message, sorry Ryan, check out my previous message for toss up. I'm kind of annoyed though because the toss up accounts have terrible drawdown rules. I want to sign with Alpha. You can reach out. You can reach out. I would just message them on Instagram. Just be like, do you guys, if you guys are looking for an affiliate, I would love to, you know. Nah, I won't be trading this. It's too sideways now. Like I said, so I gave you guys the idea that there's a chance that now that we had this insane move, we just go sideways like this, right? That was a situation that we said is possible, somewhat more likely. So that ended up happening, you know? So it's a good thing we didn't continue to trade. Does that help you, Brian? Also for top step drawdown, yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, the drawdown rules are not bad, but the payout rules are not the best. You have to kind of build a buffer with top step, which is fine. You just gotta take it slow, I guess. Not that time, but that's what I'm saying. What's the daily 4-hour, 1-hour bias right now? In my opinion, daily chart's bullish, but we may not see that move higher today. But in my personal opinion, I think we can take out these daily highs. I've been looking for that for a while. Top step for FTMO. FTMO is a Forex firm, so I wouldn't compare. FTMO is probably the most reliable Forex firm. And then top step's probably the most reliable right now. Not for long, but right now. Futures firm. I've been in here for the past 20 minutes, always get stuck in this wick. Yeah, but you're kind of no offense. I'm not trying. I'm just giving you some feedback. You're entering after the move happened. You know, I have a top step combine that for some reason lets me have 0 drawdown. You think that was screwing me later on? Did you make $2,000 buffer on it? That's probably why. It's holding. Sure, you can view it as holding. I would just view this as consolidation, though. Which prop firm do you use? I use Alpha and Top Step. Do you incorporate new week opening gaps into your analysis? Yes, of course. Hey, Gatie, quick question. What's up? I have a Top Step calling it. I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. What do you mean, Yoda? You can lose 14K and still trade? Well, you have $14,000 in drawdown? Get some payouts, brother. Are you still looking to place a trade? Nah, I'm done for the day. How can I verify my accuracy on Alpha? I just passed my funded. Nice, very simple. There should be a section. I guess I can show you. It took me about 24 hours. Apparently, you're supposed to do it before, which is fine if you didn't do it before, but it might take like 24 hours. Because I did mine after as well. If you do it before, it's a little bit faster. What's your Alpha coupon code? It's code Gatie if you want to use my code. It's pretty simple. You just show KYC. I think all you have to do is take a picture of yourself, right? I think that's what I did. So, no, it's fine. I mean, I did it before too. I don't want to flash any information here, but I literally, you just go to profile and you click KYC, and that's it. You just fill it out there. Profile KYC. Got you, brother. Long time or should I close that break even? Catch you tomorrow, Ryan. See you, brother. Props you were using. Personally, I use Alpha and Top Step. Once I'm max on those, I'll maybe go into more, but those are my favorite ones. It's just so much easier to get payout on Alpha, you know? Were you bears going into open? So the analysis I sent out was I wanted to either see longs from previous day's low or shorts from previous day's high, or sorry, London highs. But we also got previous day's high with on YM. So that was the analysis I sent pre-market. I was happy with both sides. I was happy with either. I was gonna let the intraday price action give me my framework. Because we only went up to London highs and we got a setup lower, that kind of confirmed for me. I entered at 9:59 and got stopped out. Can you explain your entry today? I waited for YM to take previous day's high. I waited for a strong displacement lower. This one's too weak. This one's too, you know, it just looks bad. There's no bearish fair value gaps. It just slowly gets down. That's not a good trade, you know? Could it have played out? Maybe. Is this one higher probability of playing out? Yes. We are only waiting for high probability setups, right? I don't want to take it. And I'm not, this is not an A+. But it's better than this, you know? I would give this like a C-, bro, if I'm being honest. This one's at least like an A-, B-ish. Just about probabilities, you know? I'm sure you can visually see it as well. Compare, right? Like, compare this to this. It's a lot cleaner here. I don't use midnight opening range, but I use midnight opening price. Do you trade gold? Rarely. I look at it sometimes, but for the most part, NASDAQ is clear enough. If NASDAQ's really bad, I'll switch over, but for the most part, nah. Gold also just all-time highs, so it's tough. Yeah, we caught that short. We did catch that short. Yeah, you are correct in that. The macro did not deliver today. It was a very bad, choppy macro, actually. And it formed right after. Still power 3, though. If this was inside the macro, it would have been closer to A+, but because it was after, it's a little bit iffier, but played out nonetheless. Because it offers such good risk reward, it's kind of worth it to take that trade. Boom. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there. There's a couple things I have to do. I have to edit this video. How do you catch the tip of reversals? You mean top ticking? It's not consistent, but you'd have to study a turtle soup model or make your own. What's the high time frame PD for this sell? I was selling off previous PM session high. So on this market, previous PM session high, which also overlaps with this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. You can see the bodies there respecting really nicely. But there's also SMT with YM at previous day's high. I'm gonna take a playbook from Charmaine Trades. He like records his trades. That IFG entry was nice. SMT previous day's high with YM, took out previous PM session high, 15-minute bearish fair value gap. That's the idea. All right, boys. I appreciate everyone coming through. I will see you guys live tomorrow. Tomorrow we have some red folders. Hopefully we get some nice expansion. And yeah, I will see you guys live tomorrow. I appreciate everyone coming through. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers. I never ask for you guys to sub or like or anything. But I'm almost at 5K, and that's low-key pretty amazing. So if you have time, you want to help a brother out, literally takes like 5 seconds. 5K would be pretty cool. But at the end of the day, I will see you guys tomorrow at the exact same time. Till next time, peace. We've been doing this for a long time, man. We've been live every day for almost a year. It's quite amazing.